Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Today we're going to be starting up another Cataclysm challenge run, or yeah, I don't know, sort of challenge, sort of just thematic run. Before we get into the details of that, though, this is Wanda Maximoff from the last run I did, the magic only run, and I just wanted to addend something here at the end. We finished that run by obtaining an artifact item from the bottom of a mine. Quite easily, I might add. So the artifact that we got was the Robe of Hideous Horror. And at the time, when I obtained it, I did not understand things properly. And I said, that's all it does, it's pretty horrible. It's, just this robe, 2 encumbrance, 4 bash, 4 cut protection. And that was it. I didn't understand. I was, like, confused. It was like, I just thought artifacts in general were just kind of shit. Like, just uniquely named items or something, I was an idiot, because it's not like Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, where it tells you everything it does. You have to put it on. You have to equip it for it to tell you what it does. So if we wear it, it says you feel an evil presence. I don't know what that means. A cloud of smoke appears, and Dex +4. So this gives Dex +4, which is pretty damn good for practically any character. That's very nice. The cloud of smoke, however, means that whenever we move around, we fart out smoke. Which is just sort of like an oddity. It's not really good. It's not especially bad, especially for +4 Dex. But there you have it. So that's how artifacts are not useless. I think they can probably get pretty useless. And in one of my, like, debug games where I was just teleporting around and looking at stuff, I went to a bunch of mines. Apparently, I don't know if it's in Dark Days Ahead where there can be different mines, but I went to like 8 different ones, and they were all the ones with the thing at the bottom. So, I think in Bright Nights, at least, if you go to the bottom of a mine, there's going to be the thing and an artifact. But yeah, I looked at a bunch of artifacts. A lot of them were kind of similar to this. Stat buffs with, like, an odd effect. A couple of them were weapons. One of them was a sword that when you activated it, it set the entire area on top of you and around you on fire. So, I had a debug character with, like, max stats and everything, so he didn't die, but most characters, as soon as they activated that, would probably just be dead. So that's funny. But there was an artifact I saw that was just, like, a helm that gave -3 intelligence and -3 perception. And that was it. So there can be some pretty shit ones. But alright, I just wanted to clear that up. There is a reason, potentially, to go and grab artifacts. Alright, so that's that. Let's move on to the next run. This one is going to be a longer one, I feel. This is going to be the Iron Chef Challenge. Or the Iron Chef Run. The goal of this run is to cook one of every food item in the game. Now that's a little, that's not exactly accurate. There are some caveats to that. But first of all, for the world, I already have it set up here. I stripped out practically every mod. We're playing pretty close to just base Bright Nights. We're at stats through kills, stats through skills, as usual. Larger stamina pool. A lot of people that play Bright Nights play with that, just because it's like, The stamina is really rough otherwise. A couple profession mods that we won't even use. I don't know why I threw them in there. Engineering Essentials. Again, I don't know why I kept it. No fungal monsters, of course. And that's pretty much it. So there aren't really any restrictions for this playthrough. I'm pretty much available to do whatever I want, but that doesn't mean it's going to be necessarily easy. I mean, it's still just like, it's Cataclysm, you know. So, right. So I have... No, we'll wait. We'll wait. So, we want to give ourselves just, like, as good of a start as we can. So I think we are going to go evacuee. We could also do last delivery, because then we start with a food truck, which is kind of appropriate. It does cost us 2 points because it gives us the truck. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Let's do it. The food truck. From there, we will cook all our meals. So we're limited to 2 professions, the survivor or the true food person. Survivor is the better option here. True food person starts with speaking to, which is useless. They do get a baseball bat, and they do have some clothes, but they start with a food person mask. Which either... I think it doesn't start activated. If you activate the food person mask, you cannot take it off until the batteries completely drain. And it will just continually, like, shout out slogans and stuff. Very loudly. So, it's a little tricky to handle. It's sort of a noob trap. The food person challenge we could do at some point where we just... we never take off the food person outfit. But, yeah, we're gonna go with Survivor. Okay. So... we do want, martial arts. That's gonna be a given. So, to give myself the best bet, we are gonna take a bunch of the usual bad traits. Clumsy is fine. Fast metabolism. I think you require more food than most people. I think that's fair. We're gonna be going through a lot of food. I don't want any sort of intolerance, because I want to be able to consume everything I make. And I'm contemplating taking cannibal as well. Because if we're gonna eat everything, we're gonna fucking eat everything. But I do think we need to take psychopath, because some of the recipes we're gonna make do involve human organs. High thirst is fine. We could do nomad. If I'm just roaming around in the van the whole time, but... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's go with poor hearing. Sleepy's fine. Slow-footed. Squeamish. Oh, okay. Maybe not slow-footed then. Just go squeamish, strong scent, and ugly, of course. That's, you know, a bunch of the usual suspects. Okay. So then for positive traits, we want melee weapon training. So we start with the martial art. We want psychopath. We want... I mean, gourmand is like... It seems so appropriate, but it doesn't actually... It's not... I mean, putting those 2 points into, like, stats is so much better. But alright, you know. Thematic run, we gotta take it. Beyond that... I generally like fast learner. But it's debatable whether it's worth 3 points. Cannibal, how many points is that? 1. Alright, cannibal's fine. Beyond that, the usual suspects would be quick and tough. But I think I'd rather put it into stats. For skills, let's grab melee. And, let's actually go with cutting weapons. I want to use, like, knives. I think that's pretty appropriate. That's why we're taking, melee weapon training. Using a lot of knives. For stats, then, I think pretty much just sort of balanced across the board. 10, 10, 10, 10. Because everything is available to us. So we're going to be using melee weapons. We're going to be using guns. We're going to be using all sorts of stuff. We're going to be potentially as cheesy as I can manage. Because some of these recipes are going to require a lot of traveling, a lot of searching. It's going to be a journey. Alright, so let's save this. And for the name, we must pick the greatest chef of all time, Emeril Lagasse. I hope I'm spelling that right. I sure am, baby. I know how to spell it. Alright. Done. We can be older than that, too. We can be 45. Alright. Good to go. So for our martial art, we're going to pick Pencak Silat. The Indonesian one. This is the martial art featured in the Raid movies and stuff like that. I've never used it. So we're going to go with it. It does utilize knives and stuff. Okay. Scheisse. We're at a gas station. We're just in the middle of a fucking mega city. So that's a problem. Okay, so let me bring this up. So this is my notepad file. This has all the recipes hand typed out that we're going to have to prepare, that we have to check off one by one. So this right here is the meat section. This is everything in the meat pile. And this does include all recipes from cooking books as well. So we're going to have to make sure we find all the cooking books. So this is the meats. This is veggie, snacks, breads, pasta. Now, if you go into the actual crafting section for food, you can see that I'm skipping drinks because, I mean, come on. It's not really a chef thing to make drinks. You know, you don't need to be a chef to make coffee. There's also a dry category. This is like protein powder and stuff like that. Dehydrated meat and fish is on there, but since rehydrated meat and fish is on our list, we're gonna have to dehydrate it anyways, so whatever. Yeah, veggie, snacks, breads, pastas. Then there's a brew category. Again, that's sort of not really a chef thing. Seeds we don't count. And then there's the other section. I think that's probably the more debatable area, because ice creams are in there, milkshakes. In the end, the full list of other stuff is really pretty lengthy. We are going to be making a lot of the stuff in here, because we're going to be making, like, I don't know, vinegar and salt. I mean, we're going to be, there's a whole bunch of, like, ingredient stuff that's in the other category, but I didn't actually put it on my list as mandatory. Okay, so that's where we're at. So we're just going to be checking it off one by one. Okay. Jesus. We might be cursed here. I've got to get to my van and get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay, luckily it works. It's like new. It's got a pretty good amount of gasoline. It's even got a storage battery in it. That's awesome. This is a great little van for us. But we have to get the fuck out of here. Be taking a wide turn. If I could clip over there, that would be... No, but there's trees. And I don't want to break through trees if I don't have to. We're gonna lose the side mirrors here. Guaranteed. Okay, our best route out. Considering there's a military roadblock there, I'm gonna say probably down here and then straight south. It looks like it ends here. So let's speed up a little bit. This is the start of the Iron Chef journey. We already lost one side mirror. This is not a military vehicle. And there's a fucking bike there. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I may have fucked myself. Oh, yeah. No, I lost all my wheels. Yeah, we can... Yeah. Because I want to have the truck. I want to have the truck. Sorry, Amaryl. Let's try it again. That was poor driving on my part. Okay. Hopefully we don't start at the exact same gas station. I don't know how that works with the van. Oh, we gotta be 45. There you go. Salat. Okay. Much better. Much, much better. Remote location. Field campsite there. State park down there. Otherwise, open road. Alright. Car alternator. Yeah, okay. Got some food right here. Some books. No cooking books. Yeah, but overall some food to keep us alive for a few days. Some drinks, some bird eggs, a pot. But I think we have a kitchen unit in the truck, so we don't need a single barrel shotgun. I guess. It's like I can actually use guns now. It's weird. Alright, we got a brainless zombie dead ahead. Beyond that, looks very clear. Okay. So where is our vans down here? Alright. Alright, so like new, it actually is completely brand spanking new. There's not a single thing wrong with it. Gas tank's half full. engine is completely good. This is perfect. You would never find something like this. In the mini fridge, we have a bunch of boxes of Food Place's Delicious Food TM. The best seller from Food Place. Delicious food is made with real food stuff and is guaranteed 100% edible. It actually brings us joy. I'm kind of surprised by that. It's really good food. Damn. We have the kitchen unit. So, lets us do unlimited cooking off the batteries with all the utensils we need. More delicious food. So we actually have a mini fridge and a mini freezer. And then there's the whole food person set that we could just use. Which I think will take the cape, the chest guard, the arm guards, leg guards. Maybe not the cape. It is warmth 10. But yeah, it's adding a bunch of encumbrance, so fuck it. Okay. Alright. So, first thing we want to do is make some sort of weapon. There's also gas here we can finish filling up. We also want to grab all the food from here. So we're going to just do this. Okay, and do this. Gather that up. And really just gather everything. There you go. Okay. The drinks, the eggs, it's all good. Okay, so we want anything that we can use with Salat. So we're gonna search description for Salat. Makeshift knife can be used. That's pretty solid. If we're sticking with cutting weapons, which I do believe we are. Oh, but the makeshift knife doesn't actually do cut damage. The piercing weapon. So we would want like makeshift machete. Or the blade, but we need a blade and duct tape. So I don't think we're gonna just. I don't know if the cut's gonna work out straight out the gate. Shame. Shame. Okay. Let's get a chair. There we go. Wheeled plank. Thank you. 2x sword. Doesn't use a lot though. We want to use the martial art, even though, you know. So I guess use the pointy stick. I mean, yeah, the cudgel is better in every way, but I always use a cudgel. Let's use a pointy stick. Alright, let's kill this brainless zombie as our first victim. Okay. Done and done. So yeah, we're gonna want to get solar panels onto the van. But that's sort of down the road. I'm not gonna bore you with all that stuff. So for now, let's just grab all our shit. Grab all this shit. There you go. And we might end up, like, extending this van a little bit down the road. Like, physically lengthening it to be a bit more like an RV. If only for, like, storage purposes. Because we need to get a bed in here. The welding rig. We need space for all the solar panels. Probably going to want to put a turret on there at some point. I mean, yeah, you know. Okay. So, dump all this in there. Good. And, yeah. Okay. I think we're fine with that. So, next destination, let's head to this campsite. Oh, no, hold on. Forgot to get the gas. Whoops. Alright, so we're gonna nuzzle up right there. Fill food truck. Oh, that was it. It's already full, so there's left over if we ever need more gas. Okay. Skill in driving has gone up. Here's the campsite. Got people here. We could eat them. And a little hardtack. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A little pickled herring. Wow. An actually usable motorcycle. That's pretty rare. Alright, on the people, baseball cap, flotation vest. Uh-huh. Beer. Okay. Let's butcher these. Can't do full butchery. We're definitely gonna want to get a sort of butchering setup. So we're gonna need to make like a tarp and a butchering rack, metal butchering rack or something. But for now, just do quick butcheries on these bastards. They died so that we may cook. So we want this, 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 this. We even get the skin, baby. Alright. What can we cook? Cooked creep. Freshly cooked slice of some unpleasant person. Tastes great. Alright. Hold on. Well, yeah, our cooking skill is 0. And I did that on purpose. We really don't need to put points into cooking to start. We're going to be cooking a lot of things. So let me just see if there's anything else. Oh, we can also make fish bait out of human flesh. We can also make meat nachos with cheese. We'd have to get some cheese and tortilla chips. Yeah, that's sort of down the road. All right, let's make all this into cooked creep. Okay. Perfect. Put it in the fridge. Okay, so let me find cooked creep in our list here. I wish it was alphabetical, but it is not. There it is, cooked creep. Notepad++ doesn't have a strike-through feature, so we're just gonna do lines here. That's how we know. Okay, first recipe done. I can't even do anything with the fat or anything. I mean, we really, our cooking knowledge is very limited. If I had gotten a stomach, maybe we could have done something with that. But for now, yeah, we're just gonna have to take the rest of this with us and hopefully find some other ingredients to level up cooking. Alright. The state park sounds like a little iffy, but let's drive by. There's some crows. Whoops. Don't crash into that. So we can just smash into some crows. There you go. There's also a turkey over there. Turkeys. Hunting's easy when you just smash into things with your vehicle. Turns out. Alright. Let's get our crows. Scraps of meat and some feathers. What do we got? Cooked scrap of meat. Skill in cooking is increased to 1. Yes. Now we can make plenty more. Look at this. Okay, cooked scrap of meat. That's definitely on here. There it is. Okay. Let's make a cracklin. So now we can... Yep, good. See, we're clearing out this list already. Boiled egg, scrambled egg, deluxe scrambled egg. And you'll see often that there are multiple recipes for, like, the same item. So I don't have to... As long as I make the item some way, it counts. So, alright, let's do 1 boiled egg. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to want to add an extra tank onto this vehicle to hold water. But alright, we got boiled egg. Which... Is that a meat? Or is that veggie? That might be a veggie item. I don't think vegetarians eat eggs, but I guess it's not meat, so... Boy... Jesus. Or it might be a snack? I wouldn't think so. No. No, 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 no. What the fuck is a boiled egg? Oh, it's an other. Actually, all the egg items are others. Huh. Okay. So I don't have to make them, but of course I'm going to. Although... Yeah, I think there might be some other recipes that involve eggs, but whatever. We'll get them all. We'll get them all. Scrambled eggs and deluxe scrambled eggs using some cracklins. There you go. And then we will also make bone broth. Yes. I fucked it up, and I destroyed the water. Shit. So we're gonna need more clean water. Yeah, there's nothing for it. I have to find a pond. Okay. Oh, there's some water. Alright, should be able to make clean water, yep. Alright. Yeah, we definitely need a vehicle tank for all that. And we're probably gonna have to fit like a better engine in here at some point, like a diesel engine. I mean, basically, we're gonna transform this whole thing into like a big Humvee down the road. Down the road, get it? Anyways, bone broth. Yes. Human bone broth. I don't think human bone broth is on the list. But bone broth should be. Is that not a meat item either? Can't search for it. It won't tell me then. The veggie snake. Other? Oh, bone broth is also another. Well, we made it. So, we cleared up a lot of other stuff. Here's another person we could butcher. Gonna have to do something about this skin. Oh, and the sinew, of course. See, this is why we picked Psychopath. Alright, good. Wait, what? Oh, I moved it. Good. Ah, okay. Do we chase down some turkeys as well? Might as well. There's also a wasp nest over there, a dog, a rattlesnake. You know, we don't need to be overburdened with food. We got multiple turkeys. Yes, thank you. Yes, I am aware of the giant fucking wasp. Butcher everything. Alright. Got some chunks of regular meat, some raw livers, more scraps. Let's dump this all into the mini fridge. And let's just get a little bit away from the wasp just to avoid distractions. Okay. Let us continue to cook. Cooked liver. I know that's on the list. I know it is. Cooked liver. Done. Alright. Human tallow, because we hit cooking 2. Yes, we will make human tallow. Human... Yeah, I wish it was alphabetical. This is just the list as was presented in the list, you know? Alright, human tallow. Done. Cooked meat. For now, yes. Cooked meat. I mean, we're gonna go through a lot of cooked meat. So that's cleared. Done. Yeah, and then cook scrap of meat we already did, so the rest of this is just whatever. Cook creep. Just make up all the rest of this stuff for now. Yeah, leave the eggs. We might need it. Okay, why can't I make a meat sandwich? What do I need for that? Oh, hardtack does not count. Alright. Fair. Good. Good, good. And put in the rest of this stuff. We're probably gonna need multiple fridges, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. That's that. I think... Oh! A dairy farm! Yeah, boy! With cows ready to go! Okay, we have to actually tame these cows, because we do need a bunch of milk. So yeah, we're gonna need... cattle fodder. Which, actually, there should be loads in here. Yep, there's all the cattle fodder. So let me dump off some shit. We might actually end up, like, staying at this farm for a little bit, just to... keep the milk supply going, get like a forge set up, things like that, while I work on the van. Alright. Come here, cows. Cow seems to like you. It lets you pat its head and seems friendly. Okay, that's all it takes. I mean, animals are simple creatures. Like humans. Yes, there's plenty of cattle fodder to go around. Even though this was all just sitting in your barn. Okay, we need more. We need more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have enough. Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty. Back here. Back here. I don't want to stab you. Very easy to just stab your own pets, I feel, if you move into them. I mean, maybe not, but I don't know if I really want to test it. Okay, so now they're all following me, which is a little scary. Because I don't... what to do with your cow? Cow. Milk cow. 40 fucking milk ready to go? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to throw away your precious milk. Okay, so now I can't stab them accidentally. That's good. So can I just lock them in here? That would make my life a lot easier. I think you can make them stop, but... you need ropes. If I could just get all of them in here. Come on. Come on, cow. You love me. There you go. Oh. Alright, we got one. You come over here. I feel so bad. They just want to be near me. Sorry, cows. Tasting India. Excellent. Our first cooking book. Antiseptic. Yep, yep. A multi-tool. That's very nice. Steak knife. It's a butchering tool at the very least. Some almond milk. Okay. Alright, let's think then. Let's think. Definitely gonna be stripping this vehicle of a lot of its stuff. But I'm gonna have to level up mechanics. Ugh, it's got one tank, like, filled with gasoline. That's a lot of gasoline that I would have to throw to waste. But then the other one's draining, so that's no good either. Yeah, okay. A bulk tank. Wonder if you can get anything out of the bulk tank. Okay, so let me think. Let me think. There's definitely a bunch of stuff now that I want to do on my own time without bothering you guys. Toxic waste dump. That holds no interest to us. Alright, for now, let's just keep driving around, but of course, this is going to be our home base, the time being. Sorry, cows. Keep producing milk. I'll be back. see what we can find. We got a mass grave there. We've got a slime pit there. And this farm has a lot of cattle fodder. That's it. That's it. And there's a corpse. Yeah, so I mean, we're definitely going to be constantly be on the lookout for farms because, you know, any sort of produce is going to be quite valuable to us. Tempted to climb the silos, but not with a wasp nest right there. I'd be very concerned about walking up into one. Ideally, we would find military corpses. That's a great, great, great way to get a bunch of guns and ammo right away if you have a vehicle. Or even sometimes not even. Drug deal. There's a Glock sitting there. Oof, a hatchet. Can't use it with Salat, but that's a really nice find when we're lacking in tools. A couple spitter zombies, though. That's surprising. Spitter zombies already. Is the hatchet worth running them over? Debatable. Once we get like a heavy frame on the front with military composite armor or something, I mean, you can just bash the shit out of everything. But for now, let's just kind of lead them away. Lead them out of the reality bubble. Okay. There we go. Good, good, good. We'll take the Glock. It's fully loaded. It's pretty good. Yeah, a lot of this is very... Oh, Switchblade we can use with Salat. It's a piercing weapon with a -2 to hit bonus. That's kind of surprising. But still pretty good damage with Rapid Strike. I think that's better than our pointy stick we can drop. The hatchet, of course. Yep. A hip flask. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff is just damaged. Hard arm guards, isn't that what I'm wearing? Yeah. It is now raining. Very sudden rain. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem with... Ooh, a crowbar. Nice. Surprisingly good amount of tools for a drug deal. Alright, good. That will help. Got a field? What is this? Oh, a crashed airliner. Look at that! With already a shocker zombie ready to rock and roll. I don't know what would be... I've never seen one of those. That's kind of cool. Here we have another field with cattle fodder. I mean, I don't think generally you find a lot of crops in spring. So we'll have to come back summer and autumn, see what we can find. Again, I sort of forgot to change the length of seasons. So we are dealing with 14-day seasons. Okay, good. We are going to have to get a fishing pole as well. Number of recipes involved. Fish. Mine entrance there. Another farm over here. Another dairy farm here. We're in farm country, boys. Which is good for now until we have to raid grocery stores. Ah, fucking military roadblock. Right there, too. Shit, and that's like a... I mean, that's a roadblock right there. You can't just go into the field. They picked a good spot. In time, we can smash through there, but... not now. Alright. Not that we... Ooh, a nice military vehicle there. Loaded with composite armor. So we don't really need a second dairy farm unless we wanted to... But we have so many cows at that first one. There's not much need. Oh, hold up. Hold up. This is a luxury RV right here. We're not going to switch, even if this was in good condition. Which it doesn't look to be. It doesn't even have wheels. But... it does have some nice stuff. Like, look at these batteries. It's got a recharging station sitting here. It's got a second mini fridge we could grab. Take the granola. We might be able to use some for that. Yeah, so I'll probably come back at some point for the mini fridge and the recharging station. We really just have to get our mechanics skill up. So let me make a note here. Okay. The motel. It's gonna be kind of filled. But I guess if we're gonna try to level up our melee stuff, this is as good an opportunity as any. Let's get right here. Come on. Alright, it's very light damage, but very quick. That's the thing. Military rucksack. I like that. We can't wear it because we're squeamish, but I like it. So, grab the rucksack, the MP3 player, camera, lighter, smartphone. All has its uses. Yeah, melee's at 2, so that's good. We didn't really even look at Silat. So Silat always gives you +1 to dodge as long as you have a weapon in hand. So that's nice. Whenever you move while using Silat, you get an extra +1 dodge for 2 turns. So it does encourage you to continue to move every once in a while. Because you want to dodge in order to trigger Silat Appraisal, which will give you plus 15% of dexterity to your accuracy for 2 turns and can stack up to 3 times. So if you dodge a whole lot very quickly, your accuracy is going to skyrocket. Hamstring is a technique that can use. So whenever you do an attack, the game will randomly utilize one of the techniques available to you. So if you only have one technique available to you, it's going to do that as long as it's it meets the prerequisites. So for hamstring, can only be used while armed and only activates on a crit. So basically, whenever we crit, it's going to use hamstring. Except until we get vicious precision. But for now, whenever we crit, we're going to use hamstring, which will knock the enemy to the ground for 2 turns. At melee level 3, we get vicious precision, which has a greater chance to activate, plus 100%. So I think, yeah, it only works on a down target, though. So that means that once you've downed them with hamstring, you won't hamstring the down target because of the plus 100% chance on precision. So when they're down, no matter what, normal or crit, you're going to use vicious precision, which will increase bash, cut, and stab damage by 133%. Or increase it by 33%. Either way. So it's basically just a big hit when they're down, which is great. So that, works well off each other. Brutality, then, once we get to 5 melee skill, only works on a stun target, but it does the same buff as vicious precision. I assume they give us a way to stun. Yeah, there you go. Dirty hit at melee 4. Anytime you crit. So whenever you crit, you're either going to do a dirty hit or you're going to do the hamstring, which is either going to down them or stun them, and then it follows up with the precision or brutality. And that's it. I mean, it's a pretty simple martial art. It's not one of those that really requires, like, careful movements or anything like that. It's just good. It's just solid damage, downs enemies, stuns enemies, and kills them. Yeah. Nothing crazy, special, but good. Yeah. So, Switchblade is not hitting for ridiculous amounts of damage. But it does attack quickly. It's probably, like, damn quick. Moves per attack 66. You're getting, like, 2 attacks to their 1. Come on. Yeah. Like I said, we wanna move on occasion. Oh, my fucking legs already got infected immediately. Luckily, we found that antiseptic. That would have been potentially the end of the run. Infections are very bad if they go untreated for, like, even a day. You probably will die. Shit. Yeah, I'm sort of rushing this melee combat. We should have better armor before doing this, but come on, dude, don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Get in here. Get in the car. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, we just need to level up melee. We need to level up dodge. We're leveling up piercing weapons, which is okay. I mean, cutting was what we started with, because that's what I thought of with knives. But yeah, a lot of knife weapons are also pierce. Tough one. That's going to be tricky. Nice. That was good. What is the +1 strength coming from? Psylocke doesn't give +1 strength. I don't know. I don't know these things. It's kind of odd. Here's the tough boy. Here we go. This is the true test. Got him. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think yeah, our messenger bag got a little ripped, but overall pretty good. A vibrator and some pistachios. Sounds like a good weekend. Okay, well, that's how we level up our dodge, I guess. Alright, whew. Dump a little bit on that arm. Scarred zombie. I think they're sort of armored. I think they're equivalent to tough. They have terrible sight lines, though. He's hearing me, or he's on my scent trail. It's a lot of thing. A lot of new players don't realize you leave a fucking scent trail. All right, and you can actually there's a key binding to actually view your scent map. I don't know what people set it to. No, not that. I'm trying to think of like unused. Move northeast. Really? I would never use that. U is move northeast? Alright, so there you go. There's your scent map. So I assume the number is like smell strength. We do have strong scent, so our numbers are even higher. But yeah, it's not just like where you move. It extends outward quite a bit. And even goes like into look at that. Like if you look down into the rooms there. I didn't even go close to those rooms, but the smell extends. And there you go, the cloud is moving, and it's very interesting. There you go. Catches up to us. And in time, the old stuff fades, but that's our scent map when we're just standing there. So it's generally not really important to us because we play during the day, like 100%. But yeah, when you're doing night raids and things like that, your scent is one of the main ways that they will track you. It's really pretty to see. It's like fucking watching the Matrix screen or whatever. Alright. Anyways. Anyways, a gallon jug. Nice. He's brainless, though, so he's not... Yeah, I mean... Not much he's following. Alright, a lot of decent stuff to grab here. Vending machine. Look, oh, just loaded with food, but... Oh, tortilla chips, actually. We can utilize that. Anything in here that says you could use it to craft is sort of okay. So I guess, yeah. But a lot of this stuff is drinks or other. I mean, actual, like, recipes generally are not made out of junk food. Tortilla chips is definitely an exception, though. But, yeah, I'm loaded. Loaded with gear. Okay. Just want to make sure that this motel is clear. Yeah. More goodies, though. Good, good, good. Pliers. Oh, but I think we have the multi-tool. If there's one thing the multi-tool has, it's pliers. Yes, thank you. Thank you for touching me. Remington 870 Wingmaster. That's just a solid shotgun. Want to drag them through the windows, slows them down, and they take a bit of damage. There's one guy that fell down. Two guys. Oh, blinded me. Shit. Took more damage than I cared for there. But it should be clear now. I mean, I'm trying to break it down with a switchblade. It sort of makes sense. Why not just use a crowbar? Forgot I picked that up. Sewing kit. That's good. Alright. This motel is clear. Good. Can utilize quite a bit of stuff from here. Let's dump some more antiseptic around here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it off there. We're over an hour, of course. I'm gonna do a bunch of looting, some crafting, and yeah, we're just gonna progress forward. I will try not to make any food, because I don't think I really have to. I have loads of things to eat. But yeah, good stuff. Good start. Not that first start, but this one's good. My name is Mangg. You've been watching. It's been Cataclysm Bright Nights. See you fine folks next part.